Hey everyone, I will be showcasing our all-star teams in this video, so I don't really have the time or energy right now to play two full games against both the backyard, or against both the front yard and the indoor squads, so I will be doing 3 inning games against each of the teams. Thought that was a fair compromise. And making sure I had the file set up right, which it looks like I do, as we have Ahmed, it's a very recognizable player amidst the sea of clones. And if I did it right, we will be playing away against the other two teams, and I did do that intentionally so I would get at least my 3 times at bat. And that should be good from here. I don't think there's an issue with the 3 innings thing. Is the field supposed to be here? I guess maybe that's why you're supposed to choose the home teams, but I don't think it was set up to always be the home team either. So I guess I'm stuck playing on my field that I always have to play on. Deal with, of course, the very strong players that play here. So I believe this is the front yard league team. This is second base. It's funny. Definitely a lot of pitching on this squad in general. Kind of. Just like this core, but those are just, 2 of the best all-around players in the game in general. But we have a pretty nice lineup ourselves, especially with being able to free Chico from having to play like catcher somewhere for the AI. We have Lindsay. No, that's not right. Yeah, this is right. I don't actually remember what the whole setup was. I think we had Lindsay there. We would have Kay in right field. We put behind the plate. I don't know. Something like this is probably. We'll put Chico in left field. Probably okay. A lot of speed in the outfield, etc. Those 2 were supposed to be in the middle infield. Batting order-wise, yeah, we're just going to run it. Susan Gore, solid cleanup batter. We are just going to jam this. I'm going to have commentary on, but I'll probably be skipping through a lot of it, since I generally talk about the action as much as possible anyways.
I'm glad I don't have to face a...
Hopefully it won't be too loud. I definitely might have messed up the fields from what they were intended to be, but it's not an official result or anything anyways, so feel good. I'm going to take that pitch. I'll be swinging either power or grounder with pretty much everyone, I think. Good eye from Ahmed, despite his... I guess it must be a bad vision, or maybe it's just Amanda being such a great pitcher. Alright, 2-1 for Ahmed. Playing well for Wizards so far this season, and it's just a fun player to send to the All-Star game. I did that a few seasons back. I think you got all that. Not quite. Man, that was closer than I thought it was going to be, though. Caught by Julie Dunkel out in center field. And then we've got Kate O'Toole, who's been really tearing things up for AE in the league. Would normally not really be swinging power with her, but it's all good. Just kind of flubs it towards third base, and I think Maya Woodruff over at third makes the catch. Bring up Chico, who could definitely just be easy to get on base with the grounder swing and his crazy speed. but that's not very fun.
She sacked the pitch. Swung on.
Oof.
Foul.
Definitely seemed like a good pitch to crush there, but not that time.
From the windup. The 1-1 pitch.
That's a good ball. Chico's vision.
Leaves another one
It's normally one of the
hanging.
best,
It's gonna get knocked
maybe just the
out of
best in the
park.
game, but looks to be worse on his bad day today.
Ready now. The 2-1 pitch. Strike.
It's a strike called on the very lower edge of the inside corner there.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Swing.
Vision looked good on that one. Didn't put a great swing on the ball though. And yeah, expected Julie to make that catch. Tough field to really put up a lot of runs on for me, at least so far this season.
Brad Radke on the hill. This kid's real tricky like with his.
But we also should be able to handle most of the batters on this team with our strong defense and with Mr. Brad Key pitching.
Takes the stretch and the offering. Steer right. Low and away.
Nice slow ball located by him.
Ready now.
Since Adam insists on sitting in close stance, we'll come back inside once again and pick up a 3-pitch strikeout to start things off. It is very scary at the plate. No way around that.
I thought it would never make it to the plate. 0-1. He comes center and the delivery. The swing.
Swinging late at a right hook.
That's a tough one. And the count is 0-2.
Mostly just so she doesn't push the ball down that line in left field. We're going to come inside with some heat. She fouls off. Try left hook all the way across the zone. Got her looking. Second strikeout for Brad.
That's gotta hurt.
Very scary batter, not quite as much in the speed department. Actually, I have both of these players drafted for a new AI versus AI league we're working on. Random fact of the at-bat. And Zena with a grounder shouldn't be too much trouble to make the play at first. Indeed, it was not. So we've got about the one batter on the squad. Yeah, there's a few. One of the few batters on the squad that I am just gonna swing grounder with and try to get on base. And try to make some good contact with one of the next few batters up. Take that pitch. Called for a strike, but that's okay. Had some strikes to give. That was pretty much exactly what we were looking for. Even with the strong arm of Wendy at shortstop, pretty easy to beat that out. Bringing up Francis Brewer. I can't for the life of me remember who is catching for this squad, so I'm going to tentatively send Susan, and looks like a pretty easy steal. Good start to the inning. Second ball on Francis. Crushes that one. Gonna go off the wall in the outfield, but and was able to get Susan all the way around.
runner on second. No outs. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
And they summed up the situation pretty well. Happy to get our first run of the game. Not going to have too many times through the order with only the 3-inning games, so got to make it count while I can. Looked like a pretty good pitch to hit, but instead it went right at the pitcher, who, despite not looking like it, is as tall as Randy Johnson is, so pretty easy for her to catch there. I kind of forgot about that aspect of Amanda. And Davey whiffed at the first pitch. Doesn't do much better on a second pitch in a very similar spot. Oof. I was trying to get all the way over there and swing, but it was a ball anyway, so kind of glad I did not. Davey just pops that one up to Amanda. Looks like out. Yep. It's alright. This is Troy Gloss clone, I believe. I guess she would have been the one locked at third base for the AI. That's okay. This will be someone we swing open or swing line drive with. I could have timed that one right. Might have been a home run or at least a ground rule double down this left field line that I have not been able to take great advantage of in general. Mistimed that one as well. And sends a grounder down the third base line. Yep. She will be able to reach first base on. So nothing terribly impressive and unlikely to see anything come out of it with Brad Key at the plate, but you never know. Might help if I can get away with a steal. Don't have a whole lot of hope of that. Yeah, she's gonna. No, at least they just let her run all the way back, so we'll get a chance at least. Be a nice time for a walk, but I don't think Amanda is tired enough for that. We did go the opposite way. Wow, everyone got there. Nice job, Bradkey. I was not expecting it to go right there, and neither was their defense. So thanks to my leaving the batting order just how it was, we do end up with a chance with Ahmed at the plate. Bases loaded, and it looks like it's going to go far enough to just be gone. There we go! Ahmed Khan, grand slam. Representing for Wizard and the Wombats in the entire backyard conference. We will see what kind of distance we get on that one with all the bouncing out there. 546. Very nice from Ahmed. That's kind of fireworks we were looking for in this game, just to put some runs on the board. Good eye from Miss K. O'Toole. Her second at bat of the game. Does just kind of pop it up, and Wendy looks like she called for the ball and makes the play at shortstop. So I've not been able to capture the magic that K's actual user has displayed so far this season, but that's alright. Got 5 runs on the board, and gonna have one more inning at the plate in this game before we move on to the other All-Star team. Leah hits a hard grounder, but pretty much right at Susan Gore, the Ichiro clone, who's Pretty deadly first baseman, I must say. Does kind of waste her very strong arm there, of course, but just having such a steady defensive presence with that kind of speed is pretty hard to pass up. Radke didn't recover quite as much stamina as I would have liked between innings, but does have 2 outs now and his 3rd strikeout of this short game. Indeed. Wendy tries to lay down a bunt on Brad, but that's just not going to work. 3rd out of the inning. Let's see what we can do. Almost at the same place we started the first, our rally last inning. Swinging power again, of course. Chico got all of that one. It's going to bounce off the dang wall out there, but thanks to that relay throw to shortstop, it's going to be close otherwise. I think he would have been out if she had tried to throw directly to second base, but in this case we were able to get Chico all the way to second, and that will make things easier for Susan to reach first. Nice pitch from Amanda to lead off the at-bat. We'll call it a strike. No, good. Somewhat surprised for Amanda to still be in the game after giving up those 5 runs, but perfect placement from Susan there anyways. Would have easily made it. Even without the Chico on second, where they chose to throw the ball instead. And we're gonna, just swing power with Francis. Anything else is just not very fun. Oh, now they make the swap. So, might be some kind of room at second base where Amanda can't cover quite as much ground. Whoever is in right field must be one of the low vision folks, because she is just not running after that one. Gonna hold up at 3rd. Yeah. But a great triple from Francis there, scoring Chico and Susan, giving us a 7-0 lead here. I would love to see Lindsay hit the ball out here. She is pretty fantastic. Yeah, I thought that was probably going to get called a strike, but not quite what I was looking for. And that one too. Alright. This is where, probably in a real game, especially with her speed, I would switch to a grounder swing, but meh. Perfect way to hang in there, Lindsay. Let's get you a pitch to hit, hopefully. Yeah, that looked like a good pitch to hit, but instead, just going to be a pop-up to left field. We are going to be able to bring Francis home for a sacrifice fly, effectively, but wanted to showcase Lindsay's skills a little bit more if I could. Here is my own representative, once again, Davey Merriam. I'll take that first pitch for a ball. He's been having as good of a season as anybody. I've often switched to a line drive swing with him in our games, but meh. We're going full power with almost everyone. Oof, that looked like one closer to the middle of the plate that I would be able to pull, but I just whiffed at it instead. And whiffed at one slightly out of the zone, I think, for strike 3. So I'm not showcasing my own player very well either, at least in this first game. You know, Alicia probably doesn't get to swing power all that often, so here we go. We're swinging power with Brad Radke if we get back around to him as well. Man, great pitch from Matessa. One of my favorite pitchers to use. Alicia just fouls that one off. I said flowels. 1-2 count on her. Grounds it to shortstop with her power swing and is going to reach first successfully. Going 2 for 2 with more luck than anything else it seemed like, but let me take what we can get. And as promised to Mr. Bradkey, he will be swinging power.
I'll show you a pitcher can hit.
Hope he just blasts it down the left field line. I got a little over eager on that one. Got caught between switching my stance and trying to swing, and it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, it was a strike. Hard to argue with that assessment. And yeah, that's probably what I should have expected with swinging power with Brad there, but it's alright. Put a few more runs on the board, and we'll hopefully be able to keep this 8-0 lead going. I guess we have a perfect game going, actually. Not that it's all that impressive in a 3-inning contest, but we do have some more juice for Bradkey if we need it. Did not do what I meant to do there. Just trying to use my newfound knowledge to... I should have just got him. So close. So what I've been able to find out is when the ball's in the air, if you click on the base, the fielder will usually make an attempt to go get the ball for you without you having to manually line it up. Wow, Maya. Oh, Maya. And that's going to bounce over Lindsay's head, and she and Chico are going to fight for the ball. Wow, she crushed that ball off the left center wall. So, great double from Maya Woodruff. Showing off why she was inducted to the All-Star game, or chosen for the game. Amanda does have a little bit of pop, but not generally known for her offensive prowess, as much as just her being very annoying on defense.
And the count is 0-2. From the windup, here's the pitch. Swung on.
Does make contact, but we're just going to tag her out. And Maya wisely retreated back to second base as Susan gunned it over to Ahmed at third. So out number 1 in the inning. As we loop back around to the start of their batting order, Adam Van Doren lays down a bunt. Alicia makes the throw. Throw home. Throw home. We're going to give up a run. Nope, double play. Cool. Rare, what? Catcher is 2 to 5 to... No, first base is 3. 2 to 3 to... Who even got the ball? Anyways, double play. Sorry for trying to remember how the actual